Good morning to one and all. Now I will show you how to analyze the phases in a powder pattern of a tungsten chromium alloy. These are the two patterns of the tungsten chromium powders. This is a raw file and it is a ASCII file. The raw file can be opened by using Expert ISCO Plus. Right now I'm opening right now. You can see here. You can see the powder pattern of the tungsten chromium niobium sample. Initially you can see there are many options. First you have to go to treatment and you have to determine the background. If after clicking the determine background, you can see the all parameters like automatic, manual and biseismic back. In the automatic mode, I use in the automatic mode you can adjust the peak height. This green line you can see clearly. I think this green line you can see now. You have to adjust in such a way that it should touch the starting of the peak and ending of the peak of each value here in such a way that then accept it. Then zoom out. After that you have to strip k alpha 2. I'll use 0.5. Just strip k alpha 2 and replace it. Next it is search peak. You see I have pressed a search peak. Here there are few parameters. All these parameters you have to play to search the peaks and accept it. Here you can see the blue line here. Okay, here it is a simulated pattern. We have to simulate in such a way that it should almost more or less matching with the experimental data. On each peak you have to go and you have to fit profile it. Okay, like this. Fit profile. Have to fit profile it. Okay, if there is if you feel like it is a peak, then insert it by using right click it. Okay, by using right click option, then you have to fit profile it again you have to go to the next peak. You can again fit profile it. For all peaks individually you have to do for better accurate results. you, Now you can see I'm doing individual peak. Thereafter you have to go to analysis, search match, execute search match. Here you can see few options like restrictions, parameters and automatics. In restriction you can find a periodic table by clicking the edit restriction sites. Here you can see the periodic table by clicking on this window, and then you can add what are the elements you want. Okay, here I'm adding tungsten or chromium. Here blue means or, if you plus green means it is tungsten and chromium. Okay, here I'm pressing tungsten or chromium and OK, and close it and search it. After pressing OK, here you can see the relevant data. Here if you observe this one, the maximum significance is for tungsten. You open this pattern by using analyze pattern lines. Here you try to identify you try to see the 2 theta values of it and match the intent, and you consider the intensities. You select a candidate whose, here if you see at 40 degree centigrade, obviously there is a one peak you can see here. Okay, 40 as well as 58 also there is one peak. Here also 58, you can see this peak at nearly 58, 50, this peak position intensity value, you can see it here. This 58, you have one peak. Then again the next one is belongs to 70 at 71, at 71, 73 also there is one peak, and at 86 also there is one peak. After that you can confirm that this is belongs to tungsten, first one. Next you can see chromium pattern. Okay, chromium can analyze pattern lines. At 44 there should be one peak, you have to check it whether there is a peak or not. You see at 44 there will be definitely one peak here. Okay, next one is 64, you just go to 64, there will be one peak here. And also you can see at 81, 81 also there is one peak. That means chromium is there. And another component I'm expecting it would be niobium, because it's a tungsten chromium niobium system. I will add niobium here, only add, close, search it. You can see niobium, just analyze pattern lines. At 38 there should be one peak. You see at 38 there will be one peak, 38.610 nearly. And after that at 55 there should be one peak. You can see here at 55 there will be one peak. Okay, here you insert the peak and always no need. Okay, at 58, 55 also there will be one peak. And after that you see at 69, at 69 also there will be one peak. That means that is belongs to, these three peaks are belongs to niobium. Okay, now all the peaks are identified. Now you go to analysis tools and label peaks. Okay, you can identify chemical formula or chemical name or whatever it may be. I prefer chemical formula. Then press OK. You can see all the peaks are identified with this one. All the peaks are identified with this one. Thank you.